Welcome to our channel Easy Learn Funny Learn. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to receive notifications.
Hi my dear kids, in this video we are going to solve Classics Set 2 of National Science Olympiad NSO Level 2 paper. So in this video, in this part 2 video, we are going to solve the remaining 25 questions, that is from question number 26 to 50. 26. Meha took some kidney beans and soaked them overnight in water. Next day, after draining out the water, she wrapped the beans in a wet cloth. After one day, she observed small white structures coming out of the beans. These beans are now rich source of dash. So when small white structures come out of the soaked beans, this means beans have been sprouted. So sprouted beans are rich source of protein, okay? So option D is the correct answer. These sprouted beans are now rich source of proteins. Option D. 27. Observe the given experimental figures carefully and identify sample X. So they take sample X in a test tube and they mix the copper sulfate solution with caustic soda and they shake. Now the solution changes into violet color. So option A, piece of bread. B, rice paste. C, a piece of meat. D, grape juice. So the given experimental figure shows test for proteins. Okay, test for proteins. So meat is a rich source of protein. So option C is the correct answer. Sample X is a piece of meat. Option C. 28. Identify P and Q in the given Venn diagram and select the correct option. So P is a natural fiber and Q is a fiber obtained from animals. Okay. So option A, Q is silk. So it is correct answer because Q is silk. Silk is an animal natural fiber. B, P is styrofoam. No. C, Q is jute. No, because jute is a plant fiber, natural plant fiber. D, P is polyester. It is also incorrect because polyester is artificial man-made fiber. So option A is the correct answer. 29. Meena wanted to test the quality of a fabric. She pulled a small strand of yarn from the fabric and burned it. It smelled like a burning plastic. She inferred that the fabric is made of dash. A, wool. B, cotton. C, silk. D, nylon. So nylon is a synthetic fiber. On burning, it gives the smell of burning plastic. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Fabric is made of nylon. Option D. 30. Camel shows many adaptations to survive in the desert. Which of the following statement P, Q, R and S hold true regarding this? So P, it has a hump where water is stored. It is incorrect because it has a hump where fat is stored. Q, it can stay without water for a long time. It is the correct statement. Or it excretes large amount of water in the form of urine. It is incorrect because it excretes very little amount of water in the form of urine. C, it sweats lot. It is also incorrect because it sweats little. So only statement Q is correct. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Option B. 31. Which of the following represents an example of acclimatization? Option A. During an expedition to Mount Everest, a mountaineer stays at a lower height than the Mount Everest for a few days. B. Touch me not plant droops its leaves on touching. C. Yak mountains, goats and snow leopards have thick fur to protect themselves from cold. D. Fishes living in deep seas have flat bodies. Actually, acclimatization is a progressive adaptation of an organism to any changes in its natural environment. Okay, it helps an organism to adapt temporarily to change in its surroundings. So at a high altitude, at a Mount Everest, there is less oxygen in the air. Hence, one can find it difficult to breathe. Therefore, before an expedition to Mount Everest, a mountaineer stays at a lower height to acclimatize his body to less oxygen in the air. Once his body adjusts to an atmosphere containing less oxygen, he can resume his climbing. So option A is an example of acclimatization. So option A is the correct answer. 32. The doctor took an X-ray image of a hand of a patient as shown in the figure. Which of the following statement is correct regarding this? Option A. X-ray passes through the bones but not through the tissues. It is incorrect. B. X-ray passes through the tissue but not through the bones. It is the correct one. C. X-ray passes through the blood but not through the tissue. So option B is the correct regarding X-ray. So option B is the correct answer. 33. We cannot bend our elbow backward like the way we can bend and move our shoulder. It is because the elbow joint is a dash. So elbow joint is like a hinge joint. Okay, hinge joint allows back and forth movement in one direction only. They work just like the hinges of doors and windows. Knee joint and elbow joint are examples of hinge joint. So option C is the correct answer. Option C, hinge joint. 34. Reshmi noticed that her potted plant was not growing healthy. She put few earthworms in the pot. After a few weeks, she noticed that her plants looked healthier. What could not be the reason? Okay, not be the possible reason for this. Option A, the earthworms helped the plant to make food faster. It is the correct reason. B, the earthworms helped to improve soil aeration. It is also correct statement. C, the earthworm increased the nutrient content of the soil. It is also the correct reason. So since A, B, C are the possible reason, so option D, none of these. Okay, option D, none of this is the correct answer. Because A, B, C all are correct reason. Okay, they need to find the what could not be the possible reason for this. So option D is the correct answer. 35th. Read the given statement. 1. Air dissolved in water cannot be removed from it. It is incorrect because air dissolved in water can be removed through the process of boiling. Okay. Second one, density of air decreases with increasing altitude. It is the correct statement. Third one, air is an element that surrounds the earth and makes earth hospitable for living organism. It is incorrect because air is not element, it is compound. Okay, air is a mixture of different gases, dust, etc. that surrounds the earth and makes it hospitable for living organism. Fourth one, air helps in pollination of several flowers and in dispersal of seed. It is the correct statement. So which of the given statement are incorrect? So 1 and 3 only are incorrect statement. 1 and 3 only. So option C is the correct answer. Option C. 36. Take a glass trough and fill it with water. Take a dry glass jar and stick a piece of paper at its base. Now turn the jar upside down in the trough as shown in the figure P. You will observe that the paper remains dry. Next, tilt the jar a little as shown in figure Q. You can observe water rustling into the jar. You will see that the paper becomes wet. Which of the following inference can be drawn from the given experiment? So we can infer that air occupies space. Okay, air occupies space. So option B is the correct answer. The paper remains dry in figure P because the water could not enter the jar as the space inside the jar was occupied by air. So in the figure Q, on tilting the jar, the air escapes and water enters the jar to take its space. Thus, this experiment shows that air occupies space. So option B is the correct answer. 37th. Which of the following statement hold true for the given plant? So the given plant is underwater plant. So roots are well developed. No. B. Stems are flexible and leaves are long and narrow. Yes. Leaves are modified into spines. No. D. All of this. So option B is the correct answer. Since it is aquatic, submerged, underwater plant, their roots are poorly developed. Body tissue does not have numerous air spaces and leaves are ribbon-like. So option B is the correct answer. Option B. 38. The structure marked as X in the given figure is involved in option A. Gaseous exchange during photosynthesis. B. Gaseous exchange during respiration. C. Evaporation of water during transpiration. D. All of these. So the given figure is of stomata. Okay, the given figure is of stomata which are usually present on the underside of the leaves of the plant. So they are responsible for gaseous exchange during photosynthesis, gaseous exchange during respiration, evaporation of water during transpiration. So option D, all of this is the correct answer. Option D, all of these. 39. Rohan is unable to see at night. So unable to see at night means night blindness. Okay, unable to see at night is night blindness. So he is diagnosed with a disease X, which can be due to dietary deficiency of Y. So X is night blindness, and night blindness can be caused due to deficiency of vitamin A. So option D is the correct answer. 40. Given below are the 4 food components P to S and their corresponding sources. P, meat, fish, eggs. So P is rich in protein. Q, butter, ghee, margarine. So Q is rich in fat. R, bread, biscuit, potato. So R is rich in carbohydrate. S, amla, tomato, orange. So S is rich in vitamin C. Okay. Select the correct statement regarding them. Option A. Deficiency of P leads to a disease in which gums and swell up and bleed. It is incorrect because deficiency of protein causes marasmus in children. B. Among P, Q, R and S, 1 gram of Q produces minimum energy. It is also incorrect because 1 gram of Q is fat. So 1 gram of fat produces the maximum energy. C. Excess of R gets stored in body cells and used for production of energy whenever required. So it is correct answer. So excess of R carbohydrate gets stored in body cells and used for the production of energy whenever required. D. Deficiency of S causes marasmus in children. So S is vitamin C. Deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy, in which gums swell up and bleed. So option C is the correct statement. Option C is the correct answer. 41. Read the given statement and select the correct option. Statement 1. Cloths made from synthetic fiber are mostly stronger than cloths made from natural fiber. It is the correct statement. Statement 2. Cotton, wool, rayon are some of the important natural fiber. Incorrect. Rayon is not a natural fiber. Rayon is man-made artificial fiber. So statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. 42. X is a cellulose fiber. It burns and may flare up when lit. After burning, no melted bead is left by it and it continues to burn with a yellow flame. On burning, it gives out smell of burning paper. Okay. On burning, it gives out smell of burning paper. The ash left after burning is fine, soft, that can be easily crumbled. Which of the following can be best represented as X? So X is cotton fiber. Okay. Option B, cotton fiber. So option B is the correct answer. 43. Which of the following is a correct statement? Option A. Botanical name of cotton plant is Corchorus obliteratus. It is incorrect because botanical name of cotton plant is Gossypium hirsutum. Okay, so option A is incorrect. B. Jute is a summer season crop which grows best in warm climate. It is also incorrect because jute is a rainy season crop which grows best in warm humid climate. C. The process of making yarn from raw fiber is called spinning. It is the correct statement. So option C is the correct statement. Option C is the correct answer. 44. In dry areas of Gujarat and Rajasthan, dash are found in old houses where water was collected in them during the rainy season. The step well is a unique method of water conservation in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and also in and around Delhi. They are called dash. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the above paragraph? So P are called tankas. It is the correct statement. B, the paragraph explains rainwater harvesting method. It is also correct one. C, Q are called biolis. It is also correct. Since A, B, C are correct statement, option D, all of this is the correct answer. Option D, all of these. 45th. Which of the following statement are incorrect? 1. The soft tissue present inside the bone is called bone marrow. It is the correct statement. 2. Floating ribs are the last 3 pair of the ribs that are not joined to the breastbone in the front. It is incorrect because floating ribs are the last 2 pair of the ribs that are not joined to the breastbone in the front. 3. The only movable bone in the skull is the upper jawbone. It is incorrect because the only movable bone in the skull is the lower jawbone. 4. The longest bone in the body is the humerus. It is also incorrect because the longest bone in the body is a femur bone. Okay, femur bone, that is thigh bone. So 2, 3 and 4 are incorrect. So option D is the correct answer. Option D. Next, achiever section. 46. Consider the following circuit. So please pause the video and check the given circuit. The correct option for the brightness of bulb in the decreasing order is, so first 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. Option D, 1, 4, 3, 2. Okay. 47. Sunita took 4 beakers containing some water. She wanted to check solubility of substance P, Q, R and S. She poured the substance in water and recorded her observation after stirring for 5 minutes. Which of the following do you think is correct? Okay. So P is honey, Q is sugar, R is chalk powder and S is sawdust. So P and Q, honey and sugar, will soluble in water, but chalk powder and sawdust, R and S, are insoluble in water. So option A is the correct answer. Substance P and Q are soluble in water while R and S are insoluble in water. So option A is the correct answer. Next one, 48. Given graph shows certain changes in the population of 3 organisms in a community over some years. So in the community, organism X is a food producer, Y is a herbivore and Z is a predator. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the given graph? So X is a producer, that is plants, Y is a herbivore, that is it feeds on X, and Z is a predator, it feeds on Y. So the population of X, okay, X is increased with time due to decline in the population of Y. Okay, the population of organism X increased with time due to decline in the population of organism Y. Next, the population of Z grow as long as the food supply is lost. Then it started to decline. Okay, then it started to decline. So now let's check the option. Yes, option B. The population of organism Z grow as long as food supply Y is lost. Then it started to decline. So option B is the correct answer. 49. Rohit collected water samples from 4 ponds and recorded his findings in the given table. So please pause the video and please check the given table. So which conclusion can be derived from Rohit findings? So pond P, clarity is murky, smell musty. So number of organism is few. So pond Q, clarity is clear, odorless, and number of organism is few. So pond are murky, musty, and none of the organism are there. So pond is clear, odorless, and also many organisms are there. So option A, clear water can sustain aquatic life. Yes, we can conclude that clear water, clear odorless water, many number of organisms are there. So option A is the correct conclusion. So option A is the correct answer. 50. Plants and their edible parts of plants. So please pause the video and read the plants and their edible parts. The given sets 1, 2, 3 and 4 are formed on the basis of parts of plants that are eaten. However, one of the examples in each set is incorrectly grouped. Identify them and select the correct option. So 1, spinach, lettuce, basil and mistletoe, leaves. So the edible part of spinach, lettuce and basil are leaves, but mistletoe, none of the parts are edible. It is a poisonous plant, okay. Second one, turmeric, carrot, radish, turnip, root. So the edible part of carrot, radish and turnip are roots, but in turmeric it is stem, okay. So turmeric is incorrect. Third one, colocasia, radish, ginger, sugarcane. So in this radish, okay, the edible part of colocasia, ginger and sugarcane are stem, but radish, the edible part is modified root, okay. Fourth one, sesame, fenugreek, asparagus, rice, seed. So sesame, fenugreek and rice, the edible part are seed, but in asparagus, the edible part is spear, okay, the fleshy shoots which are eaten when still young. The fruit is small red berry which is actually poisonous for human beings, okay. The fruit of asparagus is small red berry which is actually poisonous for human being. So mistletoe, turmeric, radish and asparagus. So option C is the correct answer. Option C. Thank you my dear kids for watching this video. If you like, okay, if you only like this video, please like and subscribe. It will motivate me to post more videos. Please check the playlist for more videos. Thank you.